Welcome to another edition of the weekly download. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is great. You had a great Halloween weekend. And today I am actually broadcasting live from my parents' home in Santa Barbara. So it's a different background, but welcome again to the weekly download. Right now, I am going to be talking about how to capture your screen and your camera at the same time so you can create videos on the go. And the reason why I'm saying this is because that's what I'm doing right now. And you can't always take an amazing studio with you or a camera with you, or sometimes you just want to show a presentation or a slide deck or images and videos on screen, and you can't, you don't have Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro or iMovie. This is like the easiest way to basically record yourself live, and then you just edit it in post, or you can just keep it nice and live. This is what I do for the weekly download. I mess up. I don't sound the smartest, but at the end of the day, I have a video that's up, that's valuable, and people watch it, and it's content that I can put on my calendar to fill up my content calendar and to consistently build my following. So, end of the day, I want to show you how I actually record my screen and all the different software that you can use, and then how to record yourself on your webcam or on your camera so that you can have a screen recording and your face on the same video. And so the first way that I like to do this, to tell you the truth, is using OBS Live. So that's what I'm using right now. So OBS was used back in the day for Twitch streamers, and it's really become popular now for just live streaming in general. And it allows you to actually record your screen and also your video capture device. And so if you are using a webcam or whatever is attached to your computer or your phone or to your tablet, I think you probably want to start live from your computer, or if you have your phone, you can use your phone. What you do with OBS, I think it's a desktop app. I don't think it's going to be on your phone or on your iPad or your tablet. So on your desktop, if you're using your webcam, you basically you add a video capture device, and you use the video capture device you're going to be using, whether it's your webcam, or you can actually capture your DSLR or mirrorless camera or an external video capture card or a video camera. So you can get a webcam that's USB. So you can find webcams on Amazon that are USB connections, or you can actually get what's called an external video capture card, and this allows you to actually connect your DSLR or mirrorless or high quality camera, or just your plain camera that you use for videos or for photos, and you can do an HDMI out and connect an HDMI cable to this video capture card. It then takes the signal and allows it to go through a USB cable, and now your computer is able to read that feed. And so now you can use that as a way to capture videos from a high quality camera. And in OBS, the way that you do that is that you add your video capture device, and then from there you can pick the video capture device from the menu. And so that way you can use your webcam, whatever is attached to your computer, or an external USB webcam, or you can use an external capture card connected to a high quality video camera. On OBS Live, you can then have your screen being recorded, and then you can add a picture in picture option where you can have the video capture card be at the bottom right, bottom left, bottom top left, or top right of your screen. And so when it records your screen, it records your camera as well. And so that's OBS Live. And OBS, you can also use an external capture card for your sound. So if you have a microphone, you can also plug in your external sound capture device, and then you plug in your mic, and you plug it into your computer, and then you can add an audio capture device or an audio input, and then you can actually use that external mic. So if it's a podcast or an interview, or you want to use a better mic, you can use that. I'm using headphones right now because I didn't bring my mic. So anyways, that's the way you can use OBS Live. Now, another way you can do this that's a little bit easier is using Loom, Loom. And this is what I use and a lot of people use for training. And you can actually train your employees by recording a video of your screen and then telling them how to do a certain task. And then it already has your picture in picture or your video from your webcam or your external capture card in the bottom left hand corner. And Loom is for free, but you can't download the videos, so it's better for you to just pay for it. But if you want, you can actually, I would rather just pay for it. So what you should do is then download Loom. It's a Chrome extension, or it's also a desktop app. And then it allows you to use your webcam to film yourself, or an external capture card to use an external capture device, or another camera that's high quality, and then it captures your screen at the same time. And it's a really great way for you to do it on the go using a Chrome extension. So let's say that you're on someone else's computer, you can just sign into Loom, and then you can actually use Loom remotely. So you don't need to install OBS Live. So Loom is another great software. Now, if you are a Mac user, you already know that you can use QuickTime as a way to capture your screen. And so using QuickTime is great because it actually is pretty high quality. And you can also select what part of your screen it's going to be recording. So if you want, you can have different windows open, and you can have one window that's the primary window where your slide decks are, your pitch deck is, or your presentation slides are, and you can choose that window or crop that rectangle so that QuickTime only records that part of your screen. And then the other parts of your screen you can use for notes, or you can do your whole screen and you can read off of an iPad on the left, or a piece of paper outside of the actual computer. So screen capturing with QuickTime is great. It just doesn't record your your camera at the same time. So what I do sometimes is that I just plug in my camera. I just turn on my camera. I just put in an SD card. I press record. I have it record from some angle, and then when I press record on that, I then press record on QuickTime. Then on QuickTime, I do something really funny to sync the sound, where I tell myself I'm going to press the left button right here, and I'll press left, or I'll click somewhere on the screen so it shows movement on the screen, and you can hear it on my audio on my camera. That way you can sync the sound. It sounds kind of weird, but that's the only way you can link video only with sound only, is to cue yourself with some sort of visual cue with a sound cue as well. So I'll say, oh, I'm going to click right now. I'm going to press back right now. Click, 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 and then whatever moves on the video in post, you would then use that with a sound cue to sync it up. Now, with QuickTime, it's only for Mac, so it's not on Windows 10. Now, if you wanted to use Windows 10, there's two other software. It's Camtasia and Screencast. A lot of people use those. They're paid software. And I know there's also a way to do it on your Windows 10 using the screen recorder. I've tried it before. It's not the greatest option. So I would go with Camtasia or Screencast for the paid versions, or OBS Live or Loom for Windows 10 or for PCs, for much more cheaper versions for a screen recorder. All right. And then other than that, you have Zoom. Okay, so Zoom is widely used right now for anyone who has had meeting during COVID or post-COVID. And you can use Zoom when you are doing a presentation for a group of people. So let's say it's a webinar, and you wanted to create a screen recording. You just share your screen, you record, and while you're sharing the screen, it'll record the screen while also record your window. And so again, it's going to be this very easy, seamless webcam is recording, and it's recording your screen. Now, if you want to find a way around it, is that you would just create a Zoom recording or create a Zoom meeting, and then you just turn on Zoom, and then you just share your screen, you press record, and then you make sure that the settings shows your face next to the presentation. It's in the settings menu, and you can just record your screen and yourself from there using Zoom. So if you already have a Zoom professional account that you use for work, no need to spend money on Loom or try to figure out OBS Live. You can just use Zoom. And when you're using Zoom, just make sure that you go to the settings and it is optimized for third-party video editors. And it's part of the settings. That way you can get the most high-quality video. And that's basically it. And so just before I forget, the video capture device that you would use to connect your DSLR or mirrorless camera or external camera using an HDMI cable into your computer to have high quality videos, there's two brands that I suggest, Camlink and Blackmagic. Blackmagic has just been long used for USB capture devices. Camlink is a used one. I use Pyle. I did it because there wasn't anything available last year, and that's the only one I could find. And it works pretty well, Pyle. And so just do your research and see what the newest one is out there, because it always changes. So that's how you capture your screen and your webcam at the same time with various options. I honestly do suggest Loom and OBS Live as the two options. Zoom is the easiest for podcasts or doing interviews and sharing your screen or doing webinars. And then Camtasia and Screencast are great for Windows 10. All right. And QuickTime for Mac. All right. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this, please like, comment, and share this with anyone you think would find this helpful. Subscribe to my channel, follow the page. If you have any questions, let me know. Email me at mitchell@videocontentschool.com or leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.